Hello my dear bachchon, a very warm welcome back to another super quick revision session. I know your exams are just around the corner, so today we are going to unlock a secret weapon. And guess what? It's sitting right there in your kitchen. Okay, let's dive right in. You know, Madhu and Mishti saw this on their school notice board, and it's just so beautiful. It's a Sanskrit saying that means food gives life to living beings. So true, right? But for us right now, the big question is, how can the right kind of food become your superpower for your exams? Well, let's find out.
All right, first up on our agenda, let's go on a little food tour across our incredible country. We're going to explore the amazing, mind-boggling variety of food we have right here in India. Think of it like a delicious treasure map. Just look at this, from the yummy makki di roti and sarson da saag in Punjab, all the way down to the delicious idli and dosa in Karnataka, and then over to the unique aroma and singju in Manipur. Wow! And here's the most important thing to remember. The traditional food of any place is directly linked to what crops grow best there. Simple, isn't it? Now, let's do a little time travel. I want you to imagine your Dadi's kitchen. She probably used a chula, a traditional stove, and maybe a silbatta, that heavy stone grinder. But today, what do we have? Modern gas stoves and electric grinders. Technology has completely changed how we cook, making everything so much faster and easier. Okay, that trip across India was fun, but now it's time for the main event. Just like Madhu and Mishti at their school food festival, we are going to decode the secret super ingredients hidden inside our food. This part is the real core of the chapter, bachchon, so listen very, very carefully. First up, we have carbohydrates. I like to call them the go food. Seriously, think of them as the petrol that fuels your brain for a long night of studying. You've seen marathon runners drinking glucose water, right? That's for instant energy. And that's exactly what carbohydrates do. And where do you find them? Everywhere. In your everyday roti, the rice you eat, in potatoes, and even bananas. All of these are packed with those go carbohydrates to keep you fully charged up for your studies. Next, let's talk about fats. I want you to think of these as your body's own personal power bank, or maybe a backup battery. They store energy for when you need it later. Remember how your mom makes you those delicious lattos with lots of ghee in the winter? Well, that's because the fats in the ghee provide energy to keep you nice and warm. And now, for the superstars of our food, proteins. Let's call them your body bricks. You've probably seen all those fitness channels on YouTube where everyone's talking about protein shakes, right? That's because proteins build and repair your body, especially your muscles. And for you growing bachchon, they are absolutely essential. So where can you find these amazing body bricks? Well, they're in your everyday dal, in soybean, and in peas. And if you have animal products, then milk, paneer, and eggs are fantastic sources. The most important point here is you have to make sure you're getting enough protein. Okay, time for a quick pop quiz. Let's say you have a huge chapter to finish tonight. Which food group will give you that instant go energy? You got it. It's carbohydrates. Well done, you. Great job on that quiz. So we've talked about the big three energy sources, but now let's talk about the body's little helpers. They might be tiny, but trust me, they are mighty. They're like our own personal security guards. And who are they? They're vitamins and minerals. These are your protective nutrients. Think of them as the security guards inside you, fighting off all the sickness. And you know how important it is to not fall sick during exam time, right? So these guys are your absolute best friends. But what happens when these security guards are missing from their duty? Well, that's when the villains show up. A lack of vitamin C can cause a villain called scurvy, which gives you bleeding gums. And not having enough iron leads to anemia, which makes you feel weak and tired all the time. So you have to make sure your guards are always on duty. And let's not forget the cleanup crew. That's roughage, or what we also call dietary fiber. You know, in the textbook, Madhu often has constipation. Do you know why? It's because he wasn't getting enough fiber. Roughage from fruits and veggies helps clean your system out and keeps everything running nice and smooth. Okay, so we've learned about all the different components. Now for the most important part of all. How do we put all of this together to create the perfect winner's meal for your exam success? The answer, my dear students, is a balanced diet. And listen very carefully. A balanced diet is not about eating less. No, it's about eating right. It's about getting all the nutrients, plus fiber and water, in just the right quantity. That is the real secret. Okay, it's time for a snack showdown. Hero snack versus villain snack. Just look at this table. The potato wafers have a whopping 35 grams of fat. But look at the roasted chana. Only about 6 grams of fat, and it's packed with over 18 grams of protein and almost 17 grams of fiber. The chana is the clear, undisputed winner for your brain. So, next time you're taking a study break, which one are you going to choose? The choice is pretty simple, isn't it? That high protein in the chana will keep your brain sharp and give you steady energy, not a big sugar crash. Always choose the hero snack. And finally, for our last section, let's take a quick look at the incredible journey our food takes before it even reaches our plate. It's actually a pretty long story. Just think about a simple chapati. A farmer has to grow the wheat, then it's harvested, then threshed to separate the grain, then it's stored, then it's ground into flour, then it's transported to the shops, and only then does your mom make it for you. This whole journey is sometimes called food miles, and it involves so much hard work from so many people. And that, my dear children, is exactly why we must respect our food. Never, ever waste it. Every single bite you take is the result of a farmer's tremendous hard work, so please take only as much as you can eat. So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. How can your very next meal, the one you're about to eat, help you score your next A+? Think about it. Eat smart, study hard, and I promise you, you will do wonderfully. All the very best for your exams.